Welcome to the channel. If you would read that disclaimer, we're going to get over on cover some Keeta, KTA. I want to come to you with the charts on KTA. KTA has moved up good in the last 2 days. Setting up on the day 19.82%, setting at a price of 0.2170. Just above, right below 22 cents, sitting at 21.7 cents. And as you can see here, we run up into an area of resistance. We moved above the 7-day to 30-day and pushed all the way up to the 90-day VWAB. Got up above the 90-day VWAB and got exhausted and couldn't hold that above the 90 days. So we were headed back down and just wanted to come and let you know where we could be headed. As you can see, we had some good volume to come in on Keeta. Ain't had volume like this in a while. As you can see, since back maybe had something over here February the 11th, but this has been some good volume to come in here. And you can see where we had volume 4.66 million here. We currently set about half of that, below half of that, at 2.23 million, but buyers got exhausted and people that bought down here in this area right here sold up here. Because back down here, you're looking at almost, you're looking at a 2x. So the people that bought down here, they got up here and they took profits, and that's what we got now. Still a lot of volume, pretty good volume on Keeta, but sellers are outweighing the buyers now with pretty good volume. I'd have to say, people just didn't want to hold. They just didn't want to hold. They wanted to take profits while they could. And so they did. So we're going to come on back down. We're looking to fall below the 7 and the 30-day. Come down. I do believe that we're going to come down somewhere around this area right here. Let me make you a line so you can see on the chart. Somewhere in the middle of the range right here, somewhere around 16.6 cents, 16.7 cents. I do believe we'll pull back down below. We couldn't hold a 90. We're going to pull back down below the 7, and we're going to come down probably close to the 30-day and test it. And then from there, depends on how volume is. And if I do believe that we'll pick up and regain some momentum and head back and retest that 90-day VWAB. And at that point, once we get back up here at this 90-day VWAB, whether we hold or we get rejected again, is where I think we're headed. So if you bought down here around 13, 14 cents, you did really good. Especially if you bought back here, we had that dip down on March the 19th. It was like just under 12.5 cents. So if you bought back then when it dipped down there, anywhere in that range, you did really good. You got your 2x, almost 100% out of it, return. So congratulations to everybody that did and took profits. I was just looking to see how far Keeta would come back or pull back, because when I started paying attention to Keeta, it was around 25 cents. And I seen it start pulling back. It was pulling back way back over here. Somewhere around March 4th, and then it started dropping. So, but overall, it's just a relief bounce. If you could see here on the chart, I just wanted to bring that to your attention. if you can see right there, we're following this trend line up there. We got back to that trend line and we got a rejection. So, depending on the fundamentals, we're going to probably eventually keep coming down. In the overall long term of things, pulling back into this bear market. But I do believe, looking at this 4-hour chart here, let me pull this up. Well, we can see it. If you can tell something different in my voice, I got some dental work going on, and they pulled several teeth today. I was born, and then I inherited some genes from my mother and my father. And they have introduced some work on my teeth, and a couple of weeks it'll be done. So pray for me while I go through this. But I still want to come and make a video for y'all. But I wanted to let you know if something sounds different about my talking or something, or they done some work today and I come in and I just went to sleep. Then I got up, felt much better, and I said, well, I'll go make a video. And I seen that Keeta was, last 2 days, been pumping pretty good. So, like I say, look for us to pull back somewhere around 16.6, 16.7 cents. Come just below the 7. Probably we could come all the way back to and touch the test the 30, but we'll see. The 30 cents, it's not down here. The 30 cents at 18.8, 18.9, and we're gonna fall below the 7 and the 30. We just got this imbalance that we left down here. That imbalance is right here. It is right there. So, and these imbalances serve as magnets. So, to show you that, I'll show you on the chart here. They call them fair value gaps, and as you can see, we got this one right here. It says 12.10%. You can look for us to come back somewhat, maybe not fill all that gap, but come back to 15.6 to 16.7 cents to fill that gap right there. That's a pretty good sized gap. So usually the price always comes back to these big imbalances like this, and it might work its way down, over a period of time. Coming back, you might see it do this, but it'll fill that gap. Then we'll go back up, and we'll get a bounce there. And as long as we still got those that sold up here to come back in once it gets down here, we can rally again, and you'll have more people watching Keeta now that didn't get in down here. And once it comes back to fill this imbalance, people's watching Keeta now. Awesome project, very fast speeds, a lot compared to XRP. It's a lot faster and a lot cheaper. Not down in XRP, and don't think I am, but as far as a project out there, what's on white paper, this Keeta is a lot faster and a lot cheaper than XRP. Bring you just the truth of it. Has it been battle tested like XRP? No, not yet. But somebody come along, a company like Ripple that's got a stable coin. Not saying Ripple's going to do this, but another company that's got a stable coin to come along and grab Keeta. Keeta the cheetah. They're going to have something awesome if it goes and beats battle tested and proves out to be with no hiccups, no issues. Somebody is going to have something better than XRP, just point blank. You got to look back at the technology with XRP. It's been awesome, great. But this was back in 2012, and this has been 14 years ago with XRP. Keeta is new technology, at the same technology, but at faster speeds and cheaper fees. And for somebody, a bank, say a bank, come out with their own stable coin and they grab this thing, they're going to have something awesome. And you got just to look at it, if it's battle tested and it's good, Ripple's got a competition on their hands. I'm just being point blank. If it comes to passes the battle test, being battle tested, moving is liquidity, fast as this thing is, it's going to do awesome. You could be looking at the next XRP, as far as on price. You just think buying it right now at the price it is, 21 cents, almost sitting right below 21.5 cents. You get in right now, and it goes to what XRP did. You looking at 10 to 15. Well, you're looking at 15x right here. You holding in your wallet. 15 to 20x. That you're holding in your wallet. And that's what I want to bring to your attention. Not being negative on XRP. XRP is going to do good. But as time goes on, you're going to have competition to come out. And their objective is to be faster and cheaper than previous ledgers like XRP. And this is one of them. This is the same purpose of a token as XRP is. So think about it, and all it's going to take is one major bank that don't like Ripple to grab this thing up and say, hey, y'all might got XRP, but we got Keeta. We got Keeta the cheetah. So it's faster and it's cheaper. I mean, this thing's like 10 million. I think it was like, I can't remember. It was way up there, transactions per second. So look into it. It's a good investment, I do believe. It's a good investment. But look for us to come back down just around 16 and a half to 15.5 cents. We could come down. We could hold this area right here at 17.6 cents, and kind of wick down and fill some of this imbalance up, and then go back up. But this is where I do believe. But I do believe by the time we come back down, we go back up, we might make a lower high. And to be honest with you, because we're in a bear market. We should have broke out above this if this was a bullish continuation. I'm going to be honest with you. Be careful. Don't buy in up here at the top and think you're going higher right now, because if we'd have got up here above, you see this area right, this line right here at 27.5 cents, that area is resisted. So if we'd have got up here and, kind of consolidated, turned this area right here into support, we could have went right on up. And I do believe that. We could have went right on up. So I'm gonna get off here. I don't want these videos to take too long. But if you like the content, subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button, comment, make a comment. So I don't care what you post on the comment. Tell me what you think about Keeta the cheetah. And if you're invested, and we'll be back later on with some more cryptos. Until then, God bless each and every one of you.